According to the Oxford Dictionary, gratitude is defined as the quality of being thankful and the readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. It is a feeling of appreciation or thankfulness, often accompanied by a desire to express it. Look at how amazing that sunset is. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Actually, I think it was good the way where it was. I've heard the term gratitude thrown out 500 billion times throughout my childhood and throughout my adult life. The idea of being so grateful and thankful. It would always be something that was shared after something really amazing happened, or a situation where maybe something bad happened, but then you had to kind of throw out but I'm so grateful or thankful for, just so that people didn't think that you were complaining. So good. That is amazement. Chai tea latte with some milk. Good times. Bye. I had the most hilarious interaction with the person at the Apple store. A guy that said everything that he thought, but was just like so unapologetically himself. It felt like a scene out of the movie, like from him wanting to go under the table to see what was under the table, to wanting to eat like chicken nuggets that belong to someone else, steal, like low-key take someone's glasses. It was just really wild. And that just kind of made me think we're all kind of told and have the expectation to just be a certain way or operate a certain way, and being able to just be unapologetically ourselves. That was just a gift. So I'm very thankful to have been able to witness that. I spent a lot of time in my childhood and adulthood trying to copy the technical terms of gratitude, forcing myself to be thankful, forcing myself to apply the vernacular that was reiterated by family, friends, and peers. In spite of all my valiant efforts, though, I kept coming back to the reality that I didn't feel like my expressions of gratitude were authentic. That is until I experienced 2025. 2025 has just been a roller coaster of ups and downs, navigating health, navigating relationships, navigating disappointments, frustrations on pretty much every level. I think it was during that time that I was forced to really come to the end of myself, to recognize that I was not self-sufficient like I thought I was. I think I'm glad that I brought my Action 5. Beautiful day. In a book that I was going through with my mentor, I learned about the attributes of God. God knowing everything, God being everywhere, God being limitless in his love for me, being limitless in his provision for me, and being sovereign in his plans for me. The book talked about how we as humans often are disillusioned, thinking that we are sovereign, that we are all powerful, that we are all knowing. And in operating that way, we lose sight of who God is. We lose sight of the value of being fully dependent on him. We choose not to trust him. And as a result of that, fall into the traps of fear, discontentment, disappointment, all of those things. So what am I saying here? I believe that to have the posture of gratitude, we have to come to the end of ourselves. We have to admit that we are limited, finite beings that are dependent on a holy God. And it's in acknowledgement of that we can have peace, clarity, and hope for the future.